Join the movement. Listen to Master Grower Michael Andre Hart give a powerful master class on growing organic outdoor medicine, spirituality, and learning from nature. Watch the full, exclusive, ad-free reasoning now, only on www.inevernewtv.com premium.
Why do you think the Jamaican government historically has been so brutal and vicious towards the Rastafari movement?
Well, as a great grandson of Rastafari movement, I want to answer it in a most profound manner. If you have a group of persons that come about, and when they trace the lineage where they're from, without a doubt they are from Africa, and they organize and centralize themselves together, where self-reliant is concerned, and where tracing their lineage is concerned. And from all of that, doing all of that, them come about for asking for reparation and recompensation. Tell me how them wrong. How could you say them wrong? And that was those are the things that create, bitterness within the mindset of those who were leaders at the time. For example, we could go deep. We gained independence 1962. And from studying 1963, we get our first Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Right Honorable Sir Alexander Bustamante, which can be one of our national heroes. Can't go against it. But what did he do? 1963 about, I think it's the 11th of April. What did he do? Okay. How did that align to Rasta? It had nothing to do with Rastafari, There were some, if you listen to the elders who experienced it and was there and them explain and tell you, there were a set of people that inherit that property from them ancestor. And because investor come from United States of America or any foreign country and want those land, problem create. Them want this dislocate them. And those men weren't Rasta. Then at them time, it was prevalent for a man just Afro and grew up in Bay. They call them roots man. Those were the people in a problem with the land, But at the time, because Rastafari movement was so profound in terms of what they're agitating for, Bustamante at the time see it fit to use that scenario to eradicate Rastafari. So brutal, barbaric, And it disintegrate Rasta until this day. Until this day, the impact is still there. I need someone tell me say no, because I don't need a rocket science. I'm well intellect within myself. You know, say it's there same way. You know how much time I've been discriminated against my own brothers and sisters from Jamaica. In a Jamaica, I tell you what, in a Jamaica, it's privilege for a man look at me and say, sure, dirty head Rasta boy. But when I man migrate 2019 and come to the United States of America and come run into some of my same brothers and sisters from Jamaica and hear that, you know how disturbing that is. It goes to show how society teach the citizens of Jamaica how not to accept Rastafari. So that effect is still here. It might not be showing itself in, bright colors, but it's here. There's a lot of people of my brothers and sisters, I'm a nationality in Jamaica, that still have that bitterness against Rastafari. Not to fight, or not to do you anything, but the words that describe you. And those same persons, Rastafari is the most kindest person to them. But that goes to show you how society instill or educate them well against not accepting Rastafari as part of society. If you go to Jamaica right now, you never see a man like me in the bank, You not see a man like me in the tax office. You not see a man like me in certain, even in the school. You go to Jamaica and see a Rasta man just like me with that, and look like me. With that R, with the Rasta bead in the classroom teach. You're crazy. What I tell you? We're far from being accepted to that level. But yet, everywhere in the world, people want to visit Jamaica because of what? Rastafari. Everyone want to go to the country where Bob Marley come from. Everywhere you go, you see Bob Marley, what you see? You see Bob Marley, that big spliff. Check it. Everyone just need to pause for a minute and just look. You know? Rastafari is left on their own, man. You know, we have some brothers and sisters who do wonderful job. Because to be truthful, I'm gonna have to honor Muta, Miguel, you know, Kabu with Running Africa. All of these programs are programs where instill where it helped me a lot. To bring the brothers them from Africa, to bring the story from Africa and the Running Africa program. You know, all of these programs, the cutting edge, all these programs, you know, all these brothers and sisters, you know, them do a wonderful job. And that's what help for the younger generation, the fuel, both from a feminine and a masculine, that really hold firm to the roots and the culture and hold firm to the discipline of Rastafari. I could almost tell you, know, apart from the music, these brothers and sisters, you know, are these fathers and mothers. They do a wonderful job, man. Muta Baruka do a wonderful job. Miguel Land do a wonderful job. Marty Moplana do a wonderful job. All of these, you know, Kabu, the Running Africa program do a wonderful job. You know, you have only for this Jackie, the radio station that really carry out some certain programs do a wonderful job. Same way, all the people, all of the persons in Jamaica who know themselves have always been advocate for Rastafari. Even if them don't have unlocks, them do a wonderful job because there's a lot of person who advocate for Rastafari in Jamaica who don't have unlocks. Because it's a way of life. The locks is the identification. And when we say, if them did give Rasta the opportunity, them need in Jamaica, we don't have this time in Jamaica we have right now because where discipline is concerned, Jamaica, it's terrible, man. The youth them last.
Do you think the world is aware of the persecution Rastafari experienced in Jamaica?
To an extent, the conscious people all over the world know. And conscious people always be a small amount. So I wouldn't say the world don't know. Everywhere in every corner you go in the earth right now, there's someone who can relate to that atrocity. So it's a small amount of people, but they are the conscious ones.